How do I want to start this? I want to like come in and sit down. Yeah, that's like, yeah. Okay. Nope. Do it again. A. No Larry June, but Larry June. A. Man, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Stitch Loam, and shoot, today this is a new channel that I'm starting. So within this channel, what am I going to be talking about today? It's going to be pretty much any and everything, honestly. It's going to be a lot of social commentary, a lot of relationship advice, crazy thoughts, you know what I mean? My little 2 cents into things. I'm really not trying to do the conspiracy theories too much, because once you start tapping into those, man, it just becomes a whole other type of ball game, and I'm not even trying to have all that. I just want to talk about like simple life topics, because I think I have such an interesting perspective on many different things across the board all around the world that why not record it? You know what I mean? A lot of the people that I give advice to, they don't be wanting to hear it, even though I do be speaking some factual things. It's just sometimes the truth be hurting. You ain't trying to want to hear it, like, you know what I mean, that you're doing something wrong or incorrect or something that could be detrimental to your life. You don't want that. That's not what you want to hear. A lot of the things that you don't want to hear, you still need to face, type of things. I read this quote somewhere. It was a little quote. It was in this book. I think it was in this book called Mastery by Robert Greene. It's over here holding my door, my little window. In that book, there was a quote that said, and I'm paraphrasing, so keep in mind, the biggest thing that a lot of people fear in different things is the beginning. That's it. Just the beginning. Like, people are scared to start new things. That's true. I remember when I first went to college, you know, my first day in college, you know what I mean? Me and my homeboy, we were supposed to go together. We had a whole dormitory planned out. We had everything planned out. We were about to be pretty much on the same path trying to do our thing. And then the day that we were supposed to go, the day that we were supposed to move into our dorm, the homie comes up to me and he's like, hey man, I'm not going to be able to go. I'm like, damn, for real? Keep in mind, I'm literally walking out the front door with the bags in the hands. You know what I mean? So when he hit me with the, I'm not going to be able to go, I was like, well, shoot, that was not in the plan at all. With that unexpected turn, such spontaneous events, you eventually have to do something on your own, by yourself, and you just gotta, you know, figure it out. Figure it out, man, for real. But yeah, that's what this channel is primarily going to be about. I want to just talk about many different things. So if you have a video that you want to share with me, or if you got like something that you want my perspective on or my opinion on something like that, you want to just kind of hear another person's thoughts on something, man, put it down into the description or into the comments. I'm going to share my email address into the description as well. So if you want to go ahead and post some stuff or just share some stuff with me on the email, feel free. Feel free to do it. Feel free to do it. The first topic I'm going to discuss, finding your life purpose. Let's try that. Finding your life purpose and something that you can find true happiness in. What is a life's purpose? Many people have many definitions and stuff like that, but to make it kind of simple and basic, a life purpose is something that you do within your life, pretty much career oriented. It's like something that you make a living off of. That not only brings you extreme happiness, it opens up your mind and it makes you feel like this is what I'm meant to be or born to be, but you also play a huge role in the society that you live in. Using your talents, using your gifts, any kind of abilities that you have, and you're utilizing them for society in a positive way. And it can be a negative way too, but sometimes negative things end up helping out positive, something called like negative feedback and stuff like that, where you do something negative to cause somebody to do something positive later down the line. There's a lot of different ways that you can participate in society, but the ultimate thing is that you feel happy doing all of that. You feel like this is something I can do every single day with no worries, just easy. But yet to other people, it may seem difficult, but to you, it's easy work. Cake work. That's one thing that I've always struggled with And, you know, to this day, in a sense, hopefully this is something that's part of my life purpose, is being on this camera, talking to everybody and everything like that, because that's just the wave nowadays. If you got a sense of talking, if you got a way to relay information and stuff like that, man, put yourself on the camera, because a lot of time when you're trying to tell your friends or your families your ideas and stuff like that, and you have a certain level of intelligence, it goes over a lot of people's heads and in one ear, out the other. So you're just wasting your breath and your time. You feel me? Yeah, feel me. Did you feel me? Okay. All right, that's like your life purpose. You know what I mean? Something that you enjoy to the fullest, to the fullest, to the fullest. And think about it. Your life purpose can be almost anything. Almost anything. You like working out, you like doing push-ups, you can find your life purpose in there. There's many people who are personal trainers and athletic trainers and just people who just try to get themselves right, bodybuilders and all that stuff. Say that you like designing clothes, or you like making patterns, you know what I mean, or you like doing designs, or you might just like numbers. You might like numbers, or you like the way that words are put into a sentence, or just the way that historical events happen within our lives and how you can recount those and just remember all those different things. Literally, you can have a life purpose of just walking everywhere. If you like video games, you can play video games. There's like places that you can make money off of that, like Twitch. There was like an old site called Mixer. You can do YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and just stream your game and stuff like that. There's so many different, like OBS Studio, Streamlabs. Those are two softwares that allow people to stream over the platforms and, you know, just go ahead and put your content out there. If you like drawing, dibujar is how you say it in like the Spanish, dibujar. If you like drawing, to draw, that's like something that you can make your life purpose on. I mean, anything that you truly be like, oh man, this stuff right here, I can just do. That's it. This is kind of how I found my life purpose, or this is kind of how I think about me finding my life purpose. Or how I was reading this book called The Healing Wisdoms of Africa. And it's about a dude named Melodama. And I forgot his last name. But in the book, he discusses finding your life purpose as something that you just do on your free time. Like the stuff that you do on your free time, when you're bored, when you're not doing nothing, you're just not doing anything. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do this. That's what you need to be doing for your life purpose. No cap. No cap. You know what I was doing when I was reading that book? I was watching a YouTube video at the same time. That's all I do is watch YouTube videos. Literally. When I was growing up and stuff like that, we used to watch a lot of Kevin Hart skits on YouTube. Lil Wayne freestyles on YouTube and everything like that. Like, I remember going to the teen center with my homies and I just watching them find different things on YouTube for me to watch. I used to watch a bunch of screamers on YouTube just to get jump scares when I was like 8 years old or something like that, 9 years old, 10. Eventually, I picked up the camera. You know, I picked up the camera. I started making little tiny skits, dancing videos. Oh my gosh, if I can find them dancing videos for you, I'll put them up in here. But I really doubt it. I don't think I'm even going to show you because I don't want you to even know. But I made jerking video when, you know, you a jerk. You're a jerk. I know. Hey, I used to make all kinds of videos like that. We used to try to start our own little clique. I made a YouTube channel, just all on that. Then I stopped doing that, and I made another YouTube channel because I'm like, this is something I really enjoy doing. I've been holding this camera for quite some time, and it's been on and off since I've been on the camera because when this mug get on, I get serious. You know what I mean? I get into it. You know what I mean? I get into it. I wish I should make a little skit and everything, but I'm too lazy right now. Eventually, it'll dissipate. I'm doing something. And my life purpose, I was like, shoot, I was already watching YouTube videos and everything like that, so I think I need to be doing something like that. At that point in time, I was in a computer science major, like on my second year. I finished freaking Calculus 1, Calculus 2, I was doing Calculus 3, I was doing like intermediate programming, something called logic design, the mathematical foundations of computer science. I was doing so much math stuff. I was ready to math up out of here. You know what I mean? Figure out my math to get up out of this world. I was done with that. And then reading that book, I was like, well, do I want to change my college major for the second time? Risking another 2 years in this motherfucker? After already being on like my 4th year, 3rd year in college? Or just drop out? You know, that's a big option for a lot of people to drop out. You know, and that was one big thing that I had was just bouncing, getting ready to get up out of here, man. I was done with it. And reading that book, I decided to change my major for the second time. You know what I mean? Risking another year and a half of schoolwork and not, you know what I mean, prolonging my graduation past my colleagues and my peers. So with that, you know, it was fearful because it was a new thing. It was something that I was scared about. But I'll tell you this. Let me show you real quick. It's a little dirty. It's a little dirty. This baby right here, as you can see it without it being too dirty, you know what I mean? That's your boy right there. That's hard work. That's, you know what I mean, sacrificing and risking another 2 years for the biscuit. You know what I mean? So regardless of the fact, it's going to take you some time to be able to, you know what I mean, reach some accolades, but you got to work at it. You got to put in that work. Real, you got to put in that work. I think I did that college degree for the family. Just because in my family, ain't nobody got no bachelor's degree. We got a lot of people who went to college, you know what I mean, but didn't finish. They dropped out. So that was like a statement. They're like, hey, we doing the damn thing out here. We doing the damn thing. Ever since then, I've just been on a whole journey of just recreating myself in this social media world. Again, I have another channel that I am going to leave unnamed for the time being. You know what I mean? And if you recognize me from somewhere else and you see this, you know, the beanie and stuff like that, you might be already understanding where I'm coming from. But I'm trying to keep myself to be anonymous as possible until the whole reins are brought up. And then by the time the reins are gone, hopefully I'm in a different light, a different type of light to where, you know, oh, this is more Stitch Loom. This is his real name right here. This is what he really be doing. You know what I mean? I just use Stitch Loom because I'll tell you like this, and that's probably going to be a harder one too. I have like two different things with the Stygian loom. So Stygian loom is short for Stygian luminescence, which means Stygian is a word to mean dark, gloomy, and luminescence is a, you know, it's a light. It's something that radiates light without being heated up. When you think about Stygian luminescence, you can think of yourself as a light in a dark place or just a dark light. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm black, so it's gonna fit regardless of what's gonna happen. It's gonna fit. You feel me? You feel me? I think I'm about to wrap it up around here. In my final thoughts, don't be afraid to do something that you love. Don't worry about your family. Don't worry about your friends. If you are religious and it ain't lining up with God thinking, then I can't help you really. Sorry. But if you have a strong desire to do whatever you want to do or this particular thing, then anybody who truly fucks with you or who truly loves you should understand. Regardless if that's your mama, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your others, your partner, your sister, your dog, the person above the sky, because he definitely would know how you feel if you living out your dreams. He understands that. She understands that. However you want to feel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be a person that I understand how other people think in this world nowadays. And religion is starting to get out the door. Damn. I was, you know what I mean? I'll hit you with a little. I grew up a Baptist in the Baptist church, going to church every Sunday, and I was the kid that like I got forced to go no matter how I was feeling every Sunday. And even some Thursdays on Brotherhood, I got forced to go. But now on Brotherhood, I kind of wanted to go to Brotherhood. I want to see what they were talking about. But them Sundays, I remember sometimes I see the cousins laying on the ground, my little sister laying on the ground, we were sleeping, you know what I mean, in the bed, whatever the case may be. And he only gets me up. He will only get me up. And I'm like, but they're sleeping. They're sleeping too. He said, I don't care. I have to go. With that, I ended up finding my own little relationship with the higher powers and the old divine, you know what I mean? Also seeing the hypocrisy within a lot of the churches and stuff like that. That kind of forms my perspective to this day, you know what I mean? I still have a lot of love for people like that, but at the same time, I take a lot of stuff with a grain of salt. Yeah, feel me? Yeah, I just want to build a new community, man. I just want to start something that none of my friends and family can really find out about me unless they're really looking, because I'm not about to share it to my personal pages at all. This is just a channel that I'm just wanting to cultivate a my own little audience, my own little people, so where we can all come together and talk and be able to, you know what I mean, find a new way to have happiness in this world. That's the way that's the route that we're going to. We're going towards happiness. It may include some wealth, some little bucks, some digits, you know what I mean, little ducats here and there. It may include that. It may include a significant other, you know what I mean? It may include that. It may not. It may not have any of that. No wife, no husband. I do believe we should have a wife or a husband type of stuff, you know what I mean? But the way this world is going, I ain't got nobody right now. We just trying to go towards happiness, whatever that means to you, whatever that means. Whatever that means. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Wherever you know, it's your boy Stidge Loom. We about to get the fuck out of here. I'll see y'all. Y'all hit me up in the comments. You know what I mean? Hit me up in the comments. I'm gonna put my email in the description so that way you can holler at me. You know what I mean? I'm about to go ahead and I don't know. I should have just ended like this, huh? It's bad for vaping. Next time I'll have a little juicy jack for y'all. Alright, boy, Stidge Loom. Signing out.